Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, yet to another video. I am Naxon, your host, and today I'll be showing you how to install Star Citizen from start to finish on Lutris using Linux. So before we start the video, there are other ways to download Star Citizen, and the most modern way is using the Lug helper, and Lug has its own community and its own Discord that I will leave everything linked down in the description down below. Other than that, let's get on with the video. So starting off on the Star Citizen store page, we're gonna download the .exe file from here, and once that's downloaded, we're gonna head over to Lutris, and we're gonna press that little plus icon on the top left, and then search the Lutris website for installers, and we're gonna type in Star Citizen, and we should find the 2016 version. And yes, we want to choose this one. We want to press install. Make sure it's on a SSD, but for the sake of the video, I'll use my hard drive to install the second version of Star Citizen again, because I already have it downloaded on my SSD. And let's continue off. But instead of installing, we're gonna select the file, and we're gonna find our modern.exe instead of the 2.61, which is over here. There we go. As you can see, 2.60exe is from the 2016 version, but we're gonna install the 2.71.exe instead. And then you press install. It's gonna create the wine prefix, which is gonna take roughly about 2-3 minutes. And that is the installation. That it's as easy as it is. But instead of pressing launch, we're gonna close the window and we're gonna go to configure it. So you right click on it, press configure, go to runner options. Now, if you want to try it out with a default wine proton, you can. I'm not gonna stop you. But for me, I've had a better experience using EM10 because I have an AMD card, so it runs better with AMD because it has the latest Mesa drivers. As for GE Proton, is also a good option and experimental, but if you use something like CashOS, they have their own Proton that they use, which is also very good for it, so I would highly recommend changing it over that. But if it doesn't launch, try out a different Proton and it should launch regardless. Other than that, we're going to use EM10. And I'm gonna launch it off from my SSD one because I'm already logged in there and the game's installed. But the install should be fairly easy. You just once you launch everything, it's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna take roughly like maybe 30 seconds for the app to actually launch, which is it's normal. Anyway, as you can see, and it's gonna ask you to install it, and then you press install, then you just click yes and continue. Do not change anything because it's gonna show you the local drive for Windows, and that's normal. And once it's fully installed, you can press launch, and then you're gonna get the early access alpha version as everyone else. You press acknowledge, it will close, and then it will pop up. Then you close it again, and then there should be a little window that pops up here saying that there you go, you're trying to run the game on an unsupported Windows OS. That is fine, doesn't matter. It will run perfectly fine and smoothly. And I'm gonna show you how the game runs once we get into an actual game, just so you can get a rough idea of how this actually looks. And as you can see, you press here, enter Star Citizen, it's checking the players, that is fine. And as you can see on the top left, the system is loading everything in, hence the massive drops in FPS and also high latencies. That is completely normal. You should be fine. And if you're running Linux, you can use Mango Hut as well. It is an option. And there we go, we're loaded in. And we're gonna wait like 5-10 seconds for everything to fully load in, and then we can actually get up. And look at that, 90 FPS over here on medium settings. Everything I'm running is on medium. except for screen space reflections, which is on high for some reason, but as you can see, everything looks pretty, everything looks normal, and it is fairly normal. There you go. And that is how you install Star Citizen on Lutris. I do stream on twitch.tv/Naxxin, so if you guys want to see how I play Star Citizen live, make sure you drop in. And that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.